Hey everybody. So, yeah, this is the moment that some of you have been waiting for. People have been asking me to meet my wife for quite a while now. I think about 2 weeks, because that's about how long the wedding took place. It was 2 weeks ago, and yeah, as I said, I have the ring to prove it. So, without further, well, now I think I should talk a little bit before, because she's right now gonna give us a treat, and this is a treat for me as well. Well, I'm gonna explain what she does. She's a dancer. She's a contemporary dancer. A modern ballet is what we say in Japan, because contemporary dance, it's an artistic way to dance. It's not really popular here, so we say modern ballet, and that has a lot of more meaning to the Japanese. But it's something I think that you would see in Paris or New York or London on the stage in front of thousands of people, or maybe even hundreds. It's very artistic and free, and that's one of the things I like about Kanai. That's her name. She's very free, and can express herself with her body like through her dance, and that's sort of cool, because I express myself through videos, which is how I communicate with you through YouTube. So I prepared some music so she can dance, and she's actually okay, just take a quick look. She's actually down there. Do you see her right now? That's that little dot in the middle, and I found this nice spot when I was running a couple of days ago, and I thought this would be a nice place for her to dance for us. So she's gonna put on a dance for us. So let's smash that like button, okay? Let's get up to like 500 likes. I want to see some. This is her first time on YouTube. She's not a YouTuber. This is something I want to explain to you as well. This is her second time on YouTube, and the first time the YouTube had a rendering problem or error with the live stream, and it was deleted. So this is only your second time to maybe third time. Anyways, we'll get through that with the question and answers. But oh wow, we got to 500 likes. Thank you very much. So I'm gonna start this thing then. Here we go. This is gonna be fun. Oh, remember this music from the Ring one? Okay. All right. In life, there are moments where we all reflect on our life and decide to make that decision to take the next step, you know, get married with rings and people and family coming from abroad, making it a little bit complicated, but it's for love. And this is her. Wait. Oh, she's telling me this is the wrong music. What? This is the wrong music. Sorry, hold on. Sorry. I'm very sorry. Okay, I gotta do this again. I'm so sorry. This is a little bit dangerous. Ooh. All right, we're gonna do this again. Okay. That's right. We decided the other music, right, honey? Yeah. Oh. Okay. All right. I get this queued up now. I'm so sorry. I might have done that on purpose. Sorry. Okay, so without further ado, I want to introduce you to my wife. Right down there on the dock is Kanai. Kanai is a modern dancer, a contemporary dancer, and she's going to put on a small performance out of appreciation for all of you, because she's an artist and she's really good at this, and I wanted her, and she wanted to show you what she can do. So, are you ready, honey? Yes? All right. Ooh. Very good. This is the sound of one hand clapping. Because I can't clap because I got the gimbal in my hand. Good job. All right. The internet's going berserk. Wonderful. All right. High five. I give you a kiss, but I can't because I got this gimbal in my hand. There's like 1,500 people watching. All right. So I mean, I one hand clapping. I can hear the internet clapping. It's coming through all the signals in the sky. So thank you very much for that. Oh wait. Okay. Do it again. You get a bow. Oh, nice. Oh, this is how you do it on the stage. Wonderful. And that behind us, Eitaibashi, and there's the Tokyo Sky Tree, and this is the Sumida River, and we live in this area. I'm not going to tell you where, but it's in Chuoku, which is, I don't know, about a 15-20 minute walk to here. So thank you very much, Kanai. So we're gonna introduce her to you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for doing that. So this is my wife.
Hi.
This is Kanai, and we got married on April 21st, 2018. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Good. All right, let's. Are you tired?
No.
You feel okay? You're sweaty. It's kind of chilly out here. she's braver than I am, because you know what? I'm not gonna dance for you. If I dance for you,
you can dance.
Well, we can't dance because when you first met me, I was a pretty bad dancer when we first met me. About like many years ago.
Yeah,
and
many years ago.
All right, have a seat.
Okay.
Let's talk about this. So.
Can I have some water?
Oh, please have all the water you
Cheers.
want. It's on me. It's on you. Thanks for the super chats, everyone. All right, so I'm gonna try to get to some of these questions. Sorry about that. I made a mistake with the music.
It's okay.
So wait. So I want to go back and introduce so her job. So I want to do this properly. You are a contemporary dancer or
Yes.
a modern? How would you call it?
Both.
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 All right. So she's a dancer, not a pole dancer.
Yeah.
That's okay. So you when you were studying in school, you studied dance from a
University.
from university. But when did you start dancing?
When I was 4 years old.
Wow. And you knew you wanted to be a dancer.
Yeah.
Wow. See, that's what I like. Hey guys, this is why I love her, because like she knew what she wanted to do. She has so much passion for dance, and I think when you find somebody who has a lot of passion, she can hear me, right? She can hear me, right? So when you have a lot of passion for something like this, it's easy to fall in love with a person like that, I think. But all right, so yeah, now this dance that you did for us, what's it called? What's it called? I think we decided the music about 2 hours ago, and she'd only practiced this like 2 or 3 times. So this is not, well, I was impressed. So
Yeah, it's improvisation.
Improvisation.
Yeah.
So you study improvisational dance.
Yeah, at the dance school and the dance studio.
Ooh. I know these answers, by the way. I'm just playing it up for you guys. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, so I could just pick any song and you'd be able to dance to it. Nandemu uta.
Yeah.
Wow, including the cop one from the lap pillow. What do you think?
Yeah.
You could dance to this?
I can do it to any music.
Really? So are you saying I don't need my lap pillow anymore? I don't need the lap pillow anymore? Okay. Oh, that's a good sign. Yeah. So one of the this live stream, I got so many things I want to say. This live stream is not really about me. It's more about her and us. And I want to introduce and take some of the questions that the internet has about us. The first place that I'm going to go and answer some of these questions, and thank you very much for the super chats coming in. If I don't get a chance to answer your question here, I'm gonna, in the description below, go back and I will be able to answer your question text-wise. I'll try to get everybody's question answered because I really do appreciate you taking the time to watch this. And I know we're not gonna be able to answer all of your questions because there's already 1,500 people watching. But I will do my best, and this is the promise to answer you. Thank you, Mrs. Daub, for dancing. Thanks. Wonderful dance from Marv, and Eric says thank you, and Vikram, awesome. Thank you, Vikram, and Adni, so yeah, and Takumi, and Castlemon, and Nezumi. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah. She's not sure. So happy, haha, says happy for you guys. You're very talented. The internet's blowing up with kisses. Frank's writes in here, you can't see the joy. You can see the joy in his eyes when he talks about her. Yes, it's exciting because you're like newlyweds. So she's as beautiful as a flower.
Wow.
What about me, huh? I've been looking a little rough these days. So, we're both a little bit nervous because this is her first time. Waifu, yeah, I don't know, but this is her first time really doing a question and answer, and I'm gonna kind of calm down a little bit too because I'm also a little bit nervous when you introduce. And we talked about this for a while. Is this something that you want to do? And I think it's really hard to separate our lives. Like YouTube is now what I do, and what she does is not YouTube. So when you ask me, where's your wife? I'm like, dude, she's at work. I mean, she doesn't do this for a living like I do. And I not just live stream, but I also make the edited videos on the Only in Japan main channel. And this is what I do. I make content. And she is also an artist. She dances. And we've answered some of the questions, like what do you do for a living? She also has a day job.
Yes.
Yeah, and sometimes I go and bug her at her day job because I need to take a break and make someone laugh. So that's important. That's important, sure. All right, so Samantha writes in, I'm taking questions first from Patreon because I'm really happy for the support that they give me here. And Samantha writes that she can't wait to meet us, so she did. And I hope Samantha's in Germany, and I really apologize to the viewers in Europe because this time is awful. But if you're watching this live, respect, because that means a lot to us. That 今ユーロッパ人朝5時ぐらい.
Oh wow, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, good night or good morning,
Good morning.
to people in Europe and England. I think it was like somewhere around 4 a.m. So in London. Eric, can't wait. Akio, 5 in the morning. Yeah, we're getting some of that. Gordon writes in, tell her she has no reason to be shy. Thank you, Gordon. I think people who watch this channel are really interested in Japan. Yeah,
Yeah, I was born in Asakusa.
Yeah, she's born in Asakusa. And for everyone who tells me and corrects my pronunciation, goes, it's called Asakusa, Asakusa. People
Japanese say Asakusa.
Japanese say Asakusa.
Asakusa.
So I don't know why everyone's correcting my pronunciation. She's born there, okay? And her father says Asakusa too. So.
Asakusa.
Asakusa. The train says next stop Asakusa. So I get it from them. So thank you very much. She has no reason to be shy. Just relax. Brita and Heiko. Hello, Brita and Heiko. Please do not be afraid. We're nice and we love you. Big kiss for Rika and Heita. Yeah. Signs of affection are very good on the internet. Jim, who's our moderator, thank you very much. Hello, hi. Thank you for this, John. Be sure to tell your wife that we thank her too. It will be great to see both of you together. Oh, thank you, Jim. Sue-Ann, looking forward to this. Nasha Broad, our other moderator. Advance notice is one of the greatest values of Patreon. Thank you, Nash. And I'm looking forward to seeing Nash in Japan too. We'll both, if we have time, meet you. Vince Geraldo, thank you. This brings tears of joy. And I've been emailing Vince for a while. Vince, and I hope when you come back to Japan, shout out to me for sure. I know that you're on the road a lot. Seth, I will be there and can't wait to meet her. Michael, woohoo, traveling this week and we'll be able to catch this one live. Awesome. So welcome, Michael. Steve Ridgway, looking forward to watching John. RB O'Carrot, woohoo, can't wait to watch John. Timothy, looking forward to it. And Sarai, when are you going on your honeymoon? Oh, a real question. Oh, we got a real question. honeymoon いつやるの?
6月?
6月だね. All right. Normally, we said June, probably like June, and we're not quite sure yet. So leave a comment in below if you have a destination that maybe we should go to. But I think June is a pretty good time because we are been pretty busy. Tuotaku, thank you. It turned red like on the chat thing. Enjoy life to the max. This is for Kanai, John, not you. I will give it. I'll give it to her. Don't worry. I give her a lot, so we are thinking of the honeymoon in June and haven't decided the place yet. So if you have an idea for us, leave a comment below and tell us why you like it too. Appreciate that. So, まあうちで英語か日本語話すの?
Japanese?
Yeah, at home, one of the questions is
80%.
80%. At home, this is Japan, I speak Japanese. Kanai can speak English.
A little.
A little. Well, more than a little, but I can speak Japanese a little too. And we're probably maybe like the same level. I don't know.
He can speak Japanese very well.
I don't know about that. I do the best that I can with conversational English. But at home, we speak conversational English, and I only use the bad words. So so my Japanese is rough. I don't use a lot of keigo, which is the super polite version of Japanese, but we do speak in Japanese 80% of the time, and sometimes when we speak English, I should probably teach you more.
Yeah, I should speak English more.
Yeah. Come a little closer, like right here, so the mic can hear you. So one of the questions that people had was about where we met, and we actually met in
New York.
In New York, right? We met in the United States. I'm not going to get too much into that story. I'm going to save it for another time because there's just no way we would get to everything. But we met in New York, and なんでニューヨークにいましたか?
For the dance.
For dancing. So Kanai got a scholarship from Japan to go and study contemporary dance in New York. But why New York?
Yeah, it was one of my dreams.
One of your dreams.
And yeah.
Oh, and now that.
Thank you.
Yeah, this hair. Can I just pull it? So one of our dreams was to go and study in New York, but in New York, America. How was New York?
Yeah, I love New York because it's so much different with Japan.
Yeah, New York is also like a center for the arts.
Art and everything.
And everything.
I think so.
So you want to go back to New York?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she said I met her in New York, and it was only one day, and I don't want to get too much into the story, but we exchanged social media stuff. You know how like when you meet somebody, you're like, oh, let's keep in touch, right? And sometimes, most of the time, you don't keep in touch, but I did for obvious reasons. And when she came back to Japan, then I contacted her and we met up, and it just sort of, nature took its course, so to speak. And yeah, and on April 21st of 2018 this year, we got married. You have a ring too, right?
Yeah.
It's true, it's real, it's not fake. It does not dissolve in water. Nobody wrote that, but I'm just getting ahead of you on this. This is the Sumida River, by the way. Behind me is Etaibashi, which I did a stream about 3 weeks ago when I was looking for apartments, and I did find an apartment in this area. So it was very nice, and we now live together very comfortably. I moved out of my last apartment. How was Shinozaki? Did you like it there?
Yeah, I like Shinozaki.
Yeah.
But it's far from the center.
That was one of the problems. Shinozaki, where I lived in Edogawa Ward, I'd lived there for 13 years, and the reason why, because I wanted to get out of the city and live more in the nature, more natural area. They have a river where you can run without a traffic light for kilometers, like 100 kilometers, which is like 80 miles, you just run. But she lives in Asakusa. She works in the center of the city as well, and I spent so much time on the subway going to jobs and meetings that it just made more sense to move downtown. and now that's where we live. And what can I say about that? It's been pretty amazing 2 weeks living together, because we didn't before. That's just sort of a traditional Japanese. So you're more very traditional Japanese
Yes.
style. Yeah, of course you're gonna
Yes,
say
of
that,
course.
but more traditional style, and that's fine with me. I think it just worked out well. My family came for the wedding 1 week before, and it's been crazy, and they left about a few days after the wedding. And まあどうだった家族 you already met my family.
Yes, I went to the America to see his family
Yeah.
2 times maybe.
Yeah, so she went to meet my family already at Christmas time, and that was really nice because
Yeah, I love John's family.
yeah, they took a liking to her pretty soon.
They're so kind.
But I can't wait a minute. Hold on a second. So hold on. I got so like she's. You know who her grandfather is, right? I mean, a lot of you just right here in the chat. Who's her grandfather? Do you know? It's not the Prime Minister of Japan. It's Mr. Elijah almost had it here. It's Mr. Seiichi.
Seiichi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Seiichi is my grandpa. He's 97 years old.
You're 97 years old. It's her grandfather, and he doesn't live exactly like next door to me, but he is one of my neighbors here in Tokyo, and I met Kanai before I met Mr. Seiichi. And I think some people who've lived in Japan before kind of guess this already, that in Japan, for people to open up, I think you have to be very close to them or know them. And Mr. Seiichi, he opens up about a lot of stuff, and when I talk to him, he's very he tells me about World War II and the stories from Hiroshima and stuff, like a long time ago. They might be a little bit changed because he's older.
Yeah.
But it's really neat to have family in Japan now. And Mr. Seiichi, he sang at the wedding.
Yeah.
He sang at the wedding. I might even have that video.
Yeah.
What does he like to do, Mr. Seiichi?
Karaoke.
Yes.
And eating.
Yes.
And talking with John.
Yeah, he likes that too. Mr. Seiichi is. Thank you, by the way, for the super chats coming in and all the questions. Will we be seeing more of both of Kanai in the future live streams? This is Shuichi Takumi. Thank you for introducing her to us with style.
Thank you.
Do you like YouTube? These are important questions, by the way. These are essential questions. Do you like YouTube?
Yeah, I like YouTube. Sometimes I watching music YouTube.
Yeah. Do you watch only in Japan?
Yeah.
Another reason to keep her. Yeah. She watches it only in Japan. And I mean, まだわからないけど, do you want to be a YouTuber? These are important questions, right?
Yeah, but it's difficult question.
It is a difficult question.
But John is a YouTuber.
Yeah.
I got married with YouTuber.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine get married with YouTuber.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? When you ask me what I do for a living, like if you asked me 20 years ago what I would be, it wasn't YouTube, because YouTube didn't exist when I graduated from college, and now it does. And now this is the job that kids want to be. When you ask me, what do you want to be, little Johnny, when you're a kid? I want to be a YouTuber. I finally have a job. It feels pretty cool. I finally have a job that kids want to be. They aspire to be a YouTuber, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I need to practice.
Maybe no. I think you're doing really good. I'm trying not.
I can't relax on YouTube.
It's harder because right now we have almost 2,000 people watching, and it doesn't. When I do the live streams, there could be so many people watching, and in my mind, it's just me and you and that one person or family. That's just like the few of us. So I don't really see the numbers. I just see the camera, and that's us. So camera dake miru yo. Just these are our friends. Yeah, that's how I look at it. These are our friends, our family out there, and that's just the sort of the way that I take it.
It's my girlfriend.
Let's see. Can you see this? This is Mr. Seiichi singing at the wedding. Okay, so hold on a second. Okay, hold on. So I don't want to we're gonna get copyrighted on this thing, but because he's saying it's a pretty good song. But I think Mr. Seiichi's passion for karaoke is one reason that I go to visit him too, because he's good, but he sometimes misses the song. He misses the song. Like he's like one verse behind, but it doesn't stop him because he has passion for karaoke. So he's always like 5 seconds behind the beat. But what do I care? Because it's just so cool that he's singing karaoke, a song that's like from years and years ago, and that makes me feel more like I'm in Japan. So that's a good feeling. I like to see Mr. Seiichi. I love him very much, and he's a very special guy. And people in Japan have a lot of vitality, especially here on the riverside. So, any other questions that you have? How has been married life for the last 2 weeks? Did anything change?
Yeah, but I feel wonderful.
But you felt wonderful before, right? You felt wonderful before.
More than before.
More than before. So it's like a step up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like these two pigeons here courting. Check it out. This is what love is all about.
It's big.
Yeah. This is what love is all about. That's me puffed up. And that's poor Kanai getting stalked by a massive puffed up pigeon. And look, they're going somewhere. I don't know where, but to a pigeon hotel maybe. I don't know. Just saying. But John should, yeah. So I have put on some weight, if that's what you're referring to. I'm a little bit bigger, but I'm actually a runner. I just haven't had time to exercise as much as that I used to. But I've been eating the same. And that's not good if you're 44. And there is a little bit of an age difference. I don't really feel it though, because I'm naturally immature. And anyways, I want to be serious here though. I think that when you fall in love, there is no real like age, except if it's like 70 and 20, that's pretty bad. There's some people out there, but we're just like about 10 years apart, and that's sort of normal. It's not a big deal. Do you want to have kids?
Yes.
Yes. How many? It's true. It's so true. She said 5. I was not deterred. I said, you know what? I could take this in time. You know why? Because I know when she has like 1, it's gonna change to like a normal number, I think. So just let her say 5. Let her say 5, and then like naturally let her come up with the answer. Okay? Never. You know. Okay. I get my marital advice from a guru. His name is Simon, and he's part of the Simon Martina YouTuber channel. Simon is the best husband like in the entire world. I don't know if you guys watch his channel, but just a plug for them. They're awesome. And Simon, we sat down with me, and he gave me advice. It was like the best advice in the world. And he said, one thing is just make her feel happy. So when she said 5 kids, yeah, you know what? I didn't flinch. I said, yeah, that's great. I want that too. But I know it's gonna change. Okay, back to the interview.
Yeah. I might change.
Yeah.
But now I want to, get 5 kids.
You want 5 kids?
I love kids.
Yeah, I like kids. I used to teach kids. I'm essentially kid. Yeah. So right now you already have 1, maybe. So does that count? No. I just want to just shout out like Simon and Martina.
Yeah.
Simon and Martina came to our wedding, and that pigeon was pretty cool. So that there were about we had about 80 people who came to the wedding party, and Simon and Martina were 2 of the people who came that you might know from YouTube. And when I sat down with Simon, he said a couple of things to me. I think that's important with marriage, and one of them was like learn how to do good foot massages. And Kanai gives really good foot massages, and I have to do a better job. Sure.
Yes.
I have to do a better job with foot massages. And he also said that marriage is like a career. And he didn't say it in a bad way. You love your career, and you have to always work at it. And he said always to keep yourself in shape, because you want to look good for your wife. And these are stuff. I'm not gonna give you his whole textbook here, but the stuff that he said, they were kind of obvious, but they really also struck a chord, because this is how he is normally. This is how he is as a man, and these are the kind of people you surround yourself with. If you want to have a successful marriage, you surround yourself with people who have successful marriages. And he also said, though, I think that, you know, always make sure that your wife is happy. And that's sort of what everyone has been echoing when I asked for comments. And very, very true. Those two, I don't want to talk too much about them because they're not here to defend themselves, although I'm only saying good stuff. I'm really happy for their friendship and for Simon taking the time to give me wedding advice. I mean, the guys, they're very busy. And for us to sit down together and just share some pork chops we ate and talk about marriage was so cool. And it was important, I think. When you first met me, these are some questions that I had from the YouTube stream. When you first met me, what did you think?
What do you think?
What was your first impression? These are good ones, right?
Yeah, he looks nice guy.
He looks nice guy.
Yeah, he's so kind because I never speak English when we met, but he can speak Japanese well. It's helpful for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to be a nice guy, you know, that's really nice. But I mean, didn't you say like, whoa, that guy's handsome? You didn't do that? No? Not even a little bit? Like, wow, he's so handsome and cool. No? I'm squinting to make the effect even better. Yeah. No? Was this, if you saw this face, would you not, you know, want to give me a big kiss? You could do it now if you want. Do it now. I'm like out here. Do it now. Oh, I feel a little bit better now. Yeah, when I first met her in New York, we didn't have that much time. So my first impression was like, I want to get to know her more, and she's really cute, and and we actually went dancing, and she's like, whoa. My second reaction was like, whoa. She makes me look real bad on the dance floor, like real bad. Like that's not even just, you know what? I should just be a prop in her dance and just be a tree, and she could dance around me. That's how much respect I have. I will be a prop just to enhance her dance, because I know if I dance, I'm just sort of like degrading her art. So it's not. I am a man-child, yes. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. I'm not a bad man-child, although in my defense, I am a journalistic YouTuber. Journalistic. So when you came back to Japan and we met for the first time after a year, I didn't meet her for a year.
Yeah, after a year.
What did you think? Like we went on a date.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Really?
With you.
She's keeping it very general. These aren't very descriptive. So yes, I am a fun date, but it's too late. You'll never get a chance to find. No, just kidding. But I'm not really. So yeah, I guess it was fun. We went to Odaiba. Some of the good date spots for all of you people who come in with your wife on vacation here, or you're coming with your girlfriend.
Yeah, we went to Odaiba.
Odaiba. I think
we went to Skytree first.
No. Oh wait. Oh, we did.
Yeah, but it's crowded, so.
I just remembered. I just remembered. Yeah, it was so crowded we couldn't go up to Skytree because it was new back then, you know. And so we changed the plan and we went to Odaiba. Yeah. Did we take the boat, Funedeita, or Densha? Densha de ita.
Maybe train.
I think we went by train.
I forgot it.
So from Asakusa, we've taken this boat many times, but I love to take the ferry. There's a boat, a boat bus, the space boat.
Space boat. From
Asakusa, and it goes to Odaiba, underneath the Rainbow Bridge. And if you're going on a date, this is awesome. And it's kind of romantic, and it takes a lot of pressure off of the other person because you can just relax and enjoy the view too. I didn't try to hold her hand. In fact, we didn't really kiss until like the third date, right?
Yeah.
So,
it's secret.
Okay, sorry. I'm not allowed to tell the internet when we kissed. Could have been like that, but I'm not really, you know, speedy with that. I'm kind of shy with dating, sort of. Really.
I don't think so.
I can talk to a camera. I could talk to my friends, but when it comes to talking with girls, I was never really good at it. I'm getting better because she's here 24 hours a day really now, living in the house, which is nice. So what other questions were there out there on the internets? There's John getting shot down by Kanai. Did you never really, when I asked you, so after the first date, did you want a second date? Was it fun?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So we went to a Thai restaurant.
Oh yeah, the Thai restaurant underneath the Yamanote line that went out of business. She loves Thai food.
Yes, I love Thai.
She's essentially, although she looks Japanese, her heart belongs to Thailand. Is that true statement? Not really, sort of.
Yeah.
Sort of. So her favorite food has to be Thai food, right?
Green curry.
Green curry. And do you know what my favorite food is? What's my favorite food?
Green curry.
Because you make it, that's right, baby. She's very shy to kiss on the camera, but yeah, because she makes really good green curry. She adds tofu as well, which I like, which is good for me. It might help me lose a little bit of weight for the internet's people out there who criticize me for my weight problem. I'm not that fat. No, it's her fault because her food is so good. Now I can use you as an excuse now. So. Slightly cringy, sorry everybody out there. Now we're married. We've been married for 2 weeks in. We live together in a new neighborhood. Do you want to? And we kind of discussed about America and how you got into dance. And I don't want to do too much in this live stream. I just kind of want to introduce her to. Is there anything you want us to talk about to the people? なんか何か伝えたいですか? About John.
About John?
Yeah. Was I good wedding? Was it a good wedding?
Yes.
Did I do a good job too?
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
She waited a long time. So it was a special moment. And I've been thinking about using the music again to talk, but she totally could kill me. It's a little bit too much to use the music. So if you have any more questions, we're going to sit here for the next minute or so and take the questions. I think I got all of them from Patreon. Do you have similar hobbies? Shumi wa?
Shumi.
Shumi is hobby in Japanese.
Yeah, watching the show.
Watching shows.
At the theater.
Going to the movies.
Going to the movie and going to see the musical.
Musicals. La La Land.
La La Land and to the art museum.
Art museum. Yeah, one of the things that I try to do too is do things that I'm not really big on. So I like art museums, but I usually leave in 30 minutes. Now I stay for the first full hour.
So fast.
I'm very fast. So art. I like art. Let's go to the cafe shop, get some coffee, go back and art, and then we leave. And that's sort of the way I do it. But Kanai likes to stand there for a moment and really absorb it in. One of the places was in Prague, right?
Yeah, Prague.
We went and we saw what was it called?
Misha?
Yeah.
Slav epic.
The Slav epic. In Prague and Praha, and
it's hugely paint.
Yeah, they came to Tokyo recently too with them, but they were, and the one in Tokyo at Roppongi Hills, the line was like hours and hours to get in. When we went to Prague, we were the only ones there.
Yeah.
Which was crazy. And she would just stand. I took pictures of her just standing in front of these massive paintings, just absorbing it. And for me, I was absorbed with her absorbing it. So yeah, I think, we don't have everything is not similar, but I think that if we have an interest in learning it, then I think that's really good. Like she's right now not a YouTuber, but appearing on this YouTube live stream, and I think that's a really good, that makes me want to do stuff that she wants to do. Do you know what I mean? So it's important to not just do what you want to do. And in the world where we live within ourselves, sometimes we have to live with each other. It's like really do a midnight snack. I don't know. This is a really good question. なんか人生のパターンが違うでしょ? Like I work late.
Yes.
I edit videos, and usually I haven't been uploading a lot of videos on the main channel, but they're coming. I'm back into the pattern now, but I work until like 3 or 4 a.m. and you're sleeping at nanji gurai neru no?
At 11.
So she goes to bed like 11, 11:30, like a normal human. But my creativity blossoms between 11 p.m. and like 3 a.m. This is like my renaissance time. And she's asleep. So yeah, it's a little bit difficult, but I don't do that all the time because it's not healthy. And she tells me I should go to bed earlier. And it's actually nice because she kind of looks out for me on the things that I wouldn't have looked out for about myself. And that's really important, and I try to do the same thing. You were sick, and I brought you mango, right?
Yes.
I did stuff.
Yeah.
So I went out and I bought her a mango, and I did stuff, right? And I just bought a vacuum cleaner, which is nice.
Makita.
Yeah, Makita that she really wanted, and I was like, well.
Yeah, I got it this morning.
You got this morning. We're still moving in, and oh no way! Hold on. Space boat! Space boat! I'm easily distracted, young man. Okay. No, I gotta stop this for you guys. This is what I was talking about. This is space boat. This is the boat that if you're going on a date, you gotta take it. And it's like completely empty. This is insane. This is the Hotuna. And it's going by live right now. So honey, I'm coming back. I swear. Space boat. And now space boat's gonna make its way back to Asakusa right now. You see that? It's just so cool. Now they raised the price. It was like 12 or 15 bucks, but I will happily pay. It's still a small price for a nice date, you know. And it's now going underneath the Eitai Bashi. Bye bye space boat. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye space boat. I'm gonna say bye bye to the space boat. Bye bye.
Bye.
I'm not saying goodbye. We're not saying goodbye yet. So I do easily get distracted because there's so many amazing things coming at you when you're doing live streams. Roby, thank you very much. Barbara, what a lovely woman. Much happiness to both of you. Thank you, Barbara. Bethany writes in, when you went to New York, what did you find was different than what you're used to? Bethany, really good question.
Yeah. Culture.
The culture.
Art, people.
The people?
Yeah, I think especially people.
Yeah, I think Americans are warmer.
Yeah.
When as strangers, right?
Mostly in New York.
Yeah, you can do a conversation more quickly with Americans than in Japanese. It takes time to build trust with the Japanese. Did you get your light shade? I'm not sure what you mean, Ewan. Light shade. For my lamp? No, maybe.
Because it's not sunny day.
Oh yeah, it's not a sunny day. Maybe that's what he means. So thank you, Bethany, for the question. Sonia is in the house. Will you both do hitchhiking together? Sonia.
Hitchhiking together?
Sonia, she didn't want me to go in the first place, Sonia. I had to really, and I wanted to go longer than 45 days, but Sonia, she wouldn't let, I came back. And actually, I don't know if I should tell people, but you met me in Hakodate.
Yes.
Yeah, so you actually came out on the road and to say hi for a couple of days when I was taking a break. Yeah. And so did you like it when I hitchhike?
Yeah.
You liked it?
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, okay.
John looks so fun.
Oh, it looks like I'm having fun?
Yeah, hitchhiking.
So that's good.
And he met great people.
Oh, that's true.
Through the trip.
Yeah, so I met some great people and had some experiences. Actually, one of the people that I met from Hakuba sent us a watermelon and invited us to come and stay with them again.
It was big watermelon.
Yeah, that must have cost him an arm and a leg and you know, maybe 2 legs, but it was very, very nice of the people who picked me up, and I tried to stay friends with as many of them as I can. Will you be in more live streams? It's hard to say, but I'm gonna say yes because I think that would be fun. So I'm gonna say yes. I'll try. You guys have been pretty good. You guys have been pretty good, being really nice. Because the first time you're doing it kind. She's listening to me now. You've been pretty good doing it, being really polite, and I appreciate that. People are nice, right? The internet is nice. Internet's good.
Yes.
People are good.
Yay.
I like that. Oh, the lampshade from your old apartment. Oh, Ewan, yes, yeah, Ewan Young. Yes, I actually did. All right, Ewan, this is a funny story. If you watch the last my apartment move video, there was a light. Oh wait, light. So I got it out because I took the vacuum cleaner handle and I was able to tap it out and it fell.
Yeah, I remember.
But there was also another light. Stop it. Stop it. There was also another light in the other room, and I put her on my shoulders.
Yeah.
Right? And
I
I propped her up like this, and she was able to get it because the guys came and wanted to confirm that nothing was broken. And when they did, the guys, oh, what about that light? He said to me, and I go, oh, crap. So I put her on my shoulders and did one of those.
I do like this.
And you got it, right? So Ewan, to answer your question, yes, we got it. Do live stream about something your wife likes. Marv, that's a great idea. なんか YouTube で何か紹介したいですか?
そうだね。
Is there something you'd like to introduce?
日本の Japanese modern dance and contemporary dance.
Yeah.
So we have many great dancers in Japan.
Yeah, so maybe do something with dance, I think. I want to do more on music as well.
I also want to introduce my dancers friend more.
Like Yuri.
Like Yuri.
Yeah, if you go to Instagram, I put a post there. Yuri did a dance at the wedding, and her dance was provocative in a good way.
It's awesome.
She's really talented, and she has more muscles than like.
Yeah, actually, we were same high school student.
Oh, you guys went to high school together.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
We are same dance class. Dance club.
But Yuri can't speak any English.
Yeah, she can do it because she likes to travel a lot.
Okay. Do you think your sister wants to dance too sometime?
Yeah, maybe.
Will you both do a dance for us someday?
Yeah, we will try.
Here?
Maybe.
I like this stage. What do you guys think? I like this stage.
Yeah, he found this stage.
Yeah. Very nice.
You can see nice bird.
Yeah, this is. I thought this was really nice. When I ran past here, and I said this is just perfect to do a live stream for dancing. All right, guys, thank you very much. I don't want to go too long because we can always come back, right? We can always do another live stream. There's so many things to say and do. I know that my nieces, my brother's family, will be watching this too. And I want to say hi to my nieces in Vermont and my parents. Does somebody want to say hi to? Say hi.
Say hi.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah. So hopefully, hopefully she'll be back. I think you guys did a really good job. I think she's gonna be back. So thanks everybody for being really nice. Yeah, like they were nice, right? It's a good experience.
Yes.
Right? I think that's great. What are your dreams and goals for marriage? That's a good one. We have Kanai-san do cooking time vlogs. It's nice to learn some domestic. Lisa, that's interesting.
Japanese recipe?
Yeah, you know what? I think that's, let me see if I can put this camera down. Okay, put it down here. All right. It kind of works. Yeah. All right, put it up here.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this is where we'll end the live stream. I think, is there something that you could introduce? She's a really good cook. All right. I didn't know this until after, but is there something you can introduce? Like nikujaga would be good.
Yeah, I made a nikujaga last night.
Yeah, she made nikujaga last night.
Bamboo rice.
Cooking with Kanai. We'll put cooking with a K. So it's cooking with Kanai. That'd be pretty cool. KWK. Yeah. What? No way. There's another space boat? And the last question, I'm gonna take one more question. There's another space boat coming. No way. This is like the ultimate point in Tokyo. We have double space boats. This is awesome. So we're taking a short intermission to let the space boat make its way. This one's coming from Toyosu, believe it or not. Ah, this is the one from Toyosu. This is where I did the live stream 2 days ago at the shopping mall with the little kids vacuum packed in bubbles and put into a swimming pool, which is a very cool live stream. I think you should watch that one if you want a good laugh. But this boat comes from Toyosu, so you can go to Toyosu from Asukusa as well. Check it out. There's a space boat, everybody. It's coming from a different direction, and this one's going underneath Eitaibashi with the sky tree up above. All right, sorry about that, honey. All right, we're back. All right.
Oh, sorry.
We're gonna end this live stream now. My goal was 30 minutes, and
Okay.
like I normally do.
It's already. It's too long.
Yeah, I said I promised her 15 minutes,
Yeah.
and we got like 50 minutes.
Oh, wow.
15:50. It's you can understand that. What are our goals of being married? And Simon, I think, said that we should have some goals. Now I did take note. I actually took notes when Simon was speaking about marriage, and I think we want to like 一緒に旅行したいでしょ?
Yeah.
Travel a lot, kids travel. Just for me, one of the biggest things that that I've seen in my
Bugs.
one of the biggest things that, I still want the 5 kids, Jade. I'm not sure, but we'll talk about that. But I think making memories together is one of the things that I think is important for marriage. And then when you have the tough times, because sometimes we do have fights,
Yeah.
but my fights, I'm over in like 5 seconds because I'm always wrong, or I just forget about it. Yeah. 私すぐに忘れそう。
He's very positive person.
I try to be positive even when things are bad, and sometimes I get in trouble for being too positive because it's times where you should be serious. But we take it in stride and never take it too seriously, because for me, what I've learned is like when you share memories together, and this is the same with the live stream, everybody. Like right now, this is a memory that we have where we live stream together here, and we got to see Kanai dance. This is something that we shared for the 1,600 people that are watching right now. So this is part of life, I think, that's just so critical for building relationships, right? You need to be able to share experiences together. That means you have to be together. That means you have to go and travel together. And she's not going to be doing the YouTubes, and I'll be away a lot of times. But when we're together, we do stuff, you know? We don't just sit at home, although we do that too sometimes, which is good. But it is about sharing memories, I think. And travel and going out and doing things is something that we can do to create memories. So when we do have tough times, 喧嘩するときにその思い出があるでしょ? We can like go back and think about the memories and remember that time in Thailand? Yeah, remember that time in Thailand, you remember the time in Prague, you remember that time in New York, or we haven't been, there's so many places we haven't been, and I know that the people in the Philippines have been telling me how wonderful that is. We met somebody from the Philippines on the street the other day. We met somebody from Sydney as well, telling us to come on the street. In Ginza. And a shout out to Ellis, who is a Patriot supporter and was the first person to meet the two of us together at Christmas time. And he bought us dinner. So and that's a memory, right? Whenever we can share friends and we can share experiences, that just makes the relationship stronger. And this, I think, will make our relationship stronger. And yeah, that's good. That's a good thing. You know, small steps and you get to the top, right? So I will take her out to eat with these super chats, and they will go towards, what did I just say? Honeymoon. Honeymoon. Can you dance to this? Honeymoon. 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 So the super chats are gonna go towards the honeymoon, and we're gonna feed Kanai, and yeah. If I'm a good boy, maybe she'll let me make a video of the honeymoon, maybe, because we'll be sharing it together. That's why I did the whole share thing too. It had ulterior motives, everybody. So yeah, maybe just a little bit. But when we go on the honeymoon, I think we'll be able to bring you with us. And I don't know how much we want to share. Just some things that we're going to share. This is about with the YouTube and the expectations that people have. Some of the things, and some nice chocolates too. But I think there's some things that we keep for ourselves, and there's some things that we can share with the internet, right? So like a zenbuじゃないよね. Yeah, there's some things that we keep, and you should come to Catherine chiming in, and we should also go to Montreal. But there's some things that we keep for ourselves, and there's some things that we don't. And there are some things that I'm somebody who likes to share everything, and Kanai is someone who's very new and a little bit more private than me. But I think that matches also very well. So yeah, there'll be times where we don't, you know, want to show you, like the wedding. I got in trouble live streaming. Okoteta?
No.
And I tried to go back like 2 weeks ago, and I was live streaming at the freaking, is that a bad word? At the freaking wedding ceremony like 5 minutes before.
Yeah, John started live streaming suddenly. I didn't know that.
That's what makes it
Suddenly.
fun. I'm spontaneous. Da-da-da, you know? No good. No good. Not so good. I got in trouble like, John, what are you doing? This is our wedding. I said, well, we're not married yet. I didn't say that, but but I had to stop like only after 2 minutes. And thank you to my friend Tom as well. And thank you. On Instagram, I shared some photos, and shout out to the best photos so far have come from Simon and Martina for the wedding photos. But shout out to everybody who sent the wedding photos as well. I'm gonna put some of them on the Instagram page, and as well as on the Patreon page. And I want to thank everybody for the support there too. Thank you. Arigato. Arigato. Arigato.
Arigato.
How many times? 3回 arigato. Arigato. Do you want to do a goodbye dance? No? I'm really pushing it now. You want to do a goodbye dance for everybody?
Okay.
Really?
Here?
I don't know. On the space boat, but we got to swim out there to get to it. Oh, really? Do you need music?
No.
You can just dance without music? Are you serious? I have that cop music from the lap pillow. Wait, you can just dance without music? All right. Okay, while I say goodbye in the background, let's do it like this, okay? This is my artistic one. While I say goodbye to everybody in the background, I'm gonna go up here, and you can do dancing in the background, and then I'm gonna, I'll let you just improvise. Are you okay? Really?
I don't know.
All right. Just try it. This is what I like. I'm not gonna use any music. We're just gonna improvise. I don't know. For those of you, dogs should be kept on a leash. Please keep clean after that. So keep me on a leash, honey. Make sure I'm clean. All right. So thank you, everybody, very much. Well, Kanai dances in the background. Oh, just whatever you want to do, honey. She's just, you can dance if you want. Oh, look at that. Wow, that's really cool. She's dancing inside. She just went inside my ear. Wow, this is nice. So I want to thank everybody. This is how we started the live stream, dancing. Thank everybody for the support and for being really nice to my wife on her first real Q&A live stream. And it's hard to watch. It's sort of cool because the comments are like right on. Oh, she's gone inside my ear again. Ah, it's still stop tickling me. But bye, everybody, and we'll be on with some more live streams again soon. And I'm happy to have share this memory with you. So see you next time. The last 20 seconds will be of this bridge, as you can choose whether or not to subscribe or see the next video.